4, 3,
Done.
2,
Life.
1. Oh,
Oh.
careful, Allie.
Oh my God.
Jeez. Sorry, Kelly. Workers' comp. What's up,
Right.
everybody? How are you all doing? Can you all hear us and see us okay? We're going to look in the chat and make sure that everybody can see us and hear us clearly, because tonight's show is kind of crazy. We just found out that eBay bought Amazon. Nope, Amazon bought eBay. Which is nuts. Hold on, let me go back into the chat.
Knocking out their competition.
Yeah. So apparently, Amazon has been like working on buying eBay, and today they released a statement saying that Amazon finalized the purchase of eBay for $20 billion. I think it was like half cash, half Amazon shares, but they have completely bought out eBay, which is pretty crazy. Nobody knows exactly what is going to happen with eBay as of now, but people,
eBay fulfillment center.
yeah, they're assuming that eBay is going to turn into like an Amazon style company. So I don't know. We'll
sexy.
see. Who, me?
By someone we know.
Oh, Ollie. Ollie's in the chat. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, we sell on both platforms. We sell on both eBay and on Amazon. We do more sales right now. We do more sales on eBay. But I guess now that it'll be all one, they said that it'll be finalized, like the actual merger will take place after July, I think is what the...
Does that mean less shipping for me?
I don't know. It depends if like eBay is going to start taking products to like their own eBay fulfillment centers or what. But it's pretty crazy.
People like my hair.
Yeah,
I took some of the orange out because I wasn't a fan of it. So
we have 326 people watching. I don't know. What do you guys? Are you guys, for those of you who sell on eBay and on Amazon, or on eBay or Amazon, which one?
Alan said, "Come on, bruh."
Everyone calling you out.
Everyone knows.
Ah, fine. I'm a bad
you can't
liar.
Lie anymore. Everybody's smart. They know.
I mean, I guess that it's
smart.
really easy to go to Google and type in.
Mm-hmm.
It is an April Fool's joke, guys. It's the only one I could really think of.
We couldn't think of anything better.
Yeah. eBay is still separate from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish Amazon would buy eBay, though. They'd probably clean up their systems really fast.
Oh, well, yeah, I have some complaints. But, I mean, at least eBay sides with the seller, and I doubt Amazon would ever do that.
Yeah.
So
April Fools!
April Fools!
Hopefully we got a couple people. Yeah.
This year is my birthday.
But
this month is my birthday.
This is not April Fools.
This year's
Callie was lifting...
Every year is my birthday.
Lifting wholesale boxes at our warehouse a couple days ago. She tweaked her neck.
Good thing we know a chiropractor.
Workers' comp.
Thomas Fredge with a super chat, $2. Please don't.
Double April Fool.
Oh my gosh. Everyone's probably so happy to know that Callie's okay.
It's okay, guys. I'm all right.
All right, just kidding.
Oh, it was so hot.
And we had a super chat.
Oh, we did. Okay,
yeah. I was reading it.
Sorry, who was it from?
Thomas French.
Thomas, thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Pat D's says Ryan's the devil.
Allie couldn't keep a straight face. I can't lie.
Allie's not a good liar.
Mm-mm.
She was trying to lie to me about something, and I looked at her and I asked her one question, and she like goes, "No." It's like, Allie, you're such a bad liar.
Oh my God.
People are like, way to stress me out before I have to go to work. Sorry, guys. All right. I guess we did get a lot of you. It's definitely April
Oh my
Fools.
God.
There's some poor Callies too. Thanks for loving me.
At least you didn't let it go on for more than a couple of minutes.
Oh no.
I was gonna keep going, and then you tugged on it, and I was like, "Do I play along with it or just rip it off?"
Sorry, I wanted to get it out of the way.
True.
So yeah, for everybody who's just starting to watch, it is an April Fool's joke. eBay is not owned by Amazon; they're still separate.
I don't think Amazon will buy eBay. That would just go against eBay.
They don't need to. eBay is like so small compared to what Amazon's doing now. Right. There's really no point for Amazon to buy eBay.
Right. It's not like they're really competing against each other because of what eBay is and what Amazon is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan goes, Wesley Chapel Salvation Army closed today. April Fool. There's a giant Goodwill opening, a brand new one opening by us on Saturday, which we're not going to be there for the grand opening because we're going to an event in Tampa with some friends. But maybe after that event, or maybe on like Monday, we can go check out the new Goodwill. We'll definitely film it for you guys. But there's a huge Goodwill opening up by us. Like it's like a 2-minute drive from our house, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
Really excited,
yeah, guys, hit the like button for us. Appreciate it.
Goodwill's just sucking up the donations. They are just really bringing them in, and their prices. Whew.
Like a lot of people. All right, guys. Yes, it was an April Fool's joke. Sorry if we made some of you mad.
Sorry.
For the rest of the show, I'll probably like change the title later, but for the rest of the show, we'll just answer whatever questions you guys have about eBay or Amazon. We do sell on both platforms. I know that we don't really.
Troy likes my hair.
I know that we don't really talk too much about Amazon, but we do sell stuff on Amazon. We sell stuff merchant fulfilled and fulfilled by Amazon. We sell both ways, and definitely more FBA. And most of our reselling income comes from eBay, but we do still sell on Amazon. So if you have Amazon questions, we can help out with that as well.
Yeah, we just got really like deep into eBay.
Yeah. eBay is just like, we have our warehouse, we have our Cali, we have our Ben, like we have good systems around eBay. Amazon is just more, if we get some stuff that we're ungated on, we'll send it to Amazon. It's not really
have so much fun like thrifting and at garage sales that a lot of that stuff is eBay.
Yeah,
very little of it is Amazon. Yeah. So we kind of just, got sucked into things we like doing.
Sure.
Yeah. Because if it's not fun, why do it?
Audibly Insane says, fast penny or slow dime. Love you guys a lot. And thank you for the $2, by the way. I think a mixture of both is important. I think definitely more fast penny than hopefully more like fast nickel than fast or fast dollar. Fast penny, probably like 80%, slow dime, like 20%. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about fast turnover items compared to items that take longer to sell. So is it better to, let's say you have an item that's worth $100, right? You can sell it for $100, but it might take 2 months to sell it for $100. Is it better to do that, to wait 2 months to sell that item, or is it better to get $80 for it?
I was going to say 80.
Ooh, whoa. Nice. And sell it in a week, right? In our opinion, it's better to have a mix, that mixture of both. So 80% fast, because you can get that capital back and turn it into more products. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to mix it up.
But sometimes, if you're not into an item for a lot of money, so if you only paid like a couple bucks for something and you just leave it out there, sometimes we have items that sit on eBay for like a year, but we're not into them for a lot of money.
Maybe if we do a giveaway, the first person who can guess how old I'll be should be it.
Okay.
That should be super easy.
Yeah, that'd be super easy.
The first person that can type the fastest.
Thanks, Jody, for the $2. Appreciate that. If you want to do that, we can.
Like right now?
Yeah, well, you already said it.
It's going to be so fast.
Thank you, Cody, for the $2. Cody says he joined the channel. He loves unicorns. People are already guessing.
It was Berkey.
We didn't even say what we were giving away.
$10 for guessing my age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Berkey.
They're always in the chat.
Allie's going to be 31 years old.
Got
it. She's older than me.
Yeah, I am by 45 days.
I'm older than both of y'all.
Hardly.
True.
You're also my blood sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody thinks that.
Yes. Callie's my sister.
Because it's true.
All right, so
giveaway happened.
Yeah, Allie gave $10 away.
Woo!
Sweet. 512 people watching right now. If you guys are coming in and you're late to the show, it was an April Fool's joke. Amazon did not buy eBay.
You're gonna have to explain that so many times.
So many times.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Am I?
What's up, everybody?
Steffi also has an April birthday. Woo!
Sweet. Keith said he sold his Tesla coat for $225. Very cool. I remember you talking about that. RVA Flips, thank you for the $5. Shameless self-promo, LOL. If y'all get a free moment later, check out the priority hacks I shared for April 1st, LOL. Thanks for the content, guys. Awesome. I haven't even looked yet. I like to go look and see like what other companies did April Fool's jokes.
You did really funny ones.
There's some funny ones. Yeah. Oh, you seen a few?
No, but everyone was talking about other ones and they're hilarious.
Gotcha.
Yeah, McDonald's did like a pickle burger. Like it was just
really?
pickles. Stacks of pickles.
That's awesome.
Oh I
love to go look at it. Oh, look, Jody, today's your 32nd birthday. Nice. Happy birthday.
I like that.
So here's $3.20.
That's
awesome.
So funny.
Happy birthday. It. 32. We're very close in age. Yeah, so guys, we're just gonna, it's only 8:10, so we'll stream for 50 minutes and answer whatever questions you guys have about anything. But don't ask us questions about Amazon buying eBay because it didn't happen. Cool. Fist bump. I did a thrift store challenge. It's my first thrift video and a first challenge video. Cool. That was the Wandering Souls family. Awesome. I think it's cool that there's more people getting into the YouTube space. I think that's the one thing to keep in mind if you're going to start making a YouTube channel, especially in the reselling world, is we were talking about this with College Picker. Eric, the College Picker, came and visited us for a few hours the other day. We went kayaking, saw some alligators. It was a lot of fun.
We got to hang out for like kind of half the day.
Yeah. But we were talking about like how small the reselling community really is. And it is, if you think about it, like our channel is one of the largest channels in the reselling community, and we're tiny in the relative scheme of things. Like we have, I think like almost 77,000 subscribers, but there's people with millions and millions of subscribers in other spaces. So if you're going to get into the reselling YouTube space, try to do something different. You know, try to like find a niche that you're really good at. Try to film in a different kind of way. Maybe
my brain just made an analogy, and I was like, in a McDonald's, we're a ketchup packet.
What?
And YouTube is like the whole McDonald's, and we're just a ketchup packet.
Ooh. You gotta ask for those ketchup packets.
You know what I mean? Like true. We're just a little ketchup packet.
I get it. Yeah.
Not even fries.
Can't we be a Taco Bell sauce?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell hot.
Remember in Australia when we had to pay 50 cents for an extra
every
ketchup?
Sauce for any ketchup?
That's true.
Period. You didn't even get one ketchup with your meal.
Ryan, you carved into the peer pressure and wore a tank.
Yes. Mine was hot.
It's hot out today. Yeah. That's so funny though. Yes.
Yeah. In summer, I doubt you're going to be wearing t-shirts.
I had a tank top on in the Instagram story and Callie called me out. And I was like, but it was funny because it was a vintage tank top.
Nice. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Big Mac sauce sells for bank on eBay. Yeah, you can sell sauces on eBay. It's so funny. There's a video.
Toilet paper rolls, paper towel rolls.
People use them for crafting.
Combined.
Yeah. Taco Bell sauce packets you can sell.
You wouldn't believe what kind of things you can sell for crafting typically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shell says, where's the cat romper? It's on the way.
Yeah, they're coming in the mail. The cat t-shirt is here, but it's definitely not the right size. So I messaged the seller and I sent them measurements like, this is not what you advertised.
Pat D's, the change from Ryan's $10. Yes. Ketchup for Allie.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Pat D's, Ben says hi. He's over there eating a bowl of Wheaties right now. Ben,
Wheaties.
Ben, eat your Wheaties.
We missed a question from Steph. Girl, type that stuff again. What it is.
Yeah.
What it is.
Nice April Fool's joke. Yes, it was an April Fool's joke. I couldn't have put eBay buys Amazon because nobody would have believed that.
Troy says, I makes salsa.
Ooh.
I makes salsa.
I like salsa.
An Oregon Coast Estate asked, is international shipping as scary as it seems? We're actually part of the global shipping program. So what we do is we just ship it normally and it goes to a location that's in America. And then they send it to the people overseas.
Yeah.
We don't send it directly overseas.
If you're scared about getting into international shipping, the best thing you can do is just do the global shipping program because eBay takes care of the rest of it for you.
Especially for a first class item. Like there's no reason to not be part of the global shipping program if you have a small light item, and especially clothing like t-shirts, pants, jackets.
Agreed.
Definitely.
Hello from Australia. What company do you use for shipping? Hi, mate. Sabrina.
Good day.
G'day, mate. We use all different shipping companies. So we use primarily USPS, United States Postal Service. We use FedEx. We use UPS. And every once in a while, we don't really ship like pallets, but you can also do like bulk pallet shipping. And then there's like Pirate Ship, which is shipping by cubic size weight.
Yeah.
But most of it is USPS.
We keep saying we're going to make a video about Pirate Ship.
Yeah.
One day.
Barbara has a good question. Barbara says, if I sell something for $20, what should I be paying for the item? So there's other questions around that. Did you sell it for $20 straight? Did you sell it for $20 plus shipping? And how fast is the item selling? So think about it this way. If we sell something for $20 and it takes a week to sell, we probably wouldn't want to be into that item for more than a couple bucks, because after fees and after shipping and everything, there's not much money left over. But if you're selling, if you're selling $120 items a day, then you can be into that item for $10, because after fees and after shipping, you're still making a couple bucks. Times 100, you're making a couple $100 a day. So it depends on how fast the item's selling.
Like, is it a one-off or is it multiple listing? Is it first class or is it going to go priority added flat rate? You got to consider shipping cost always.
Yeah.
Steph said I seem sad.
Oh, you got to smile.
I got like 1 hour of sleep last night and went into the warehouse at like 6 in the morning and did all the shipping. And then I went home and I took a 4-hour nap and then I came over here.
It was so funny because the eBay shipping notifications woke me up. You were shipping early.
It was early.
I was like, why is my phone vibrating?
It annoys me that Ryan doesn't put his phone on silent when he goes to bed at night, because it'll wake me up sometimes.
I have it on. No, I have it on that mode. The nighttime.
But then
mode.
How was it vibrating?
I don't know.
Oh,
it just does it. Hey, AJ.
All right. Any good questions right now? There's a lot of questions.
Any idea about shipping to Amazon? I made a shipping your first like FBA order to Amazon video. I've made 2 of them. I should probably make another one, but they're pretty relevant still. I mean, that's pretty much the way that the one that I made in 2017 is still the way that you ship stuff to Amazon FBA. So you can go watch that. I go through everything step by step.
And then God of Disco said, I've been sourcing wholesale and making a good amount from that, but I'm running into a problem. A lot of stuff is big and heavy and I don't have a lot of space. Any cost-effective options? Yeah, an air-conditioned storage unit is probably your only option at that point. And you can keep stuff there and go daily, get something really close to your house,
Sure.
That would be my recommendation. Or if you're working full-time, something on your way home or way to work where you can stop along the way so that it's not out of your way. Yeah.
The difference between eBay and Amazon too is when you scale up eBay, you have to do what we do and like get a warehouse and storage and stuff. If you scale up Amazon FBA, you don't need that. You can still you can pack the items up and ship them to Amazon. So we know Amazon FBA sellers that are 100% on the road. They don't even
so cool.
Yeah, they'll go back to their home whenever they want to, and on the road they're packing boxes and shipping them from like Office Depot or whatever.
Or if you have a printer from your hotel room.
Yeah. So you could do it. There's a whole bunch of different models. Our model works for us because we have the space. But if you don't have the space, maybe get into Amazon FBA as well. And now that Amazon owns eBay.
Carlos has a question.
What's up, Carla?
Do you print a shoebox label from home? How do you print a shoebox label from home?
You want to answer that?
Well, if you're shipping through eBay, you can just buy it on eBay and print your label at home.
Yeah, that's the answer.
It's as easy as that.
What do we have? We have 589 people watching. That's awesome. Or 592 people. Please hit the thumbs up button for us, guys. We'd appreciate it.
And then, I saw a good question. Where did it go? It's gone.
It's gone forever.
That's a good question.
Go for
From
it.
Flames Girlable. I've earned my first $200 saved from a few sales I had. Which would you do? $200 at thrift store, bulk items online, or $150 at the bins? Train would take me $25 to get there and back. I would say with $200, your money would be best spent at the bins because you're going to get your best bang for your buck. I definitely would not source bulk with only $200. My actual advice would be try to go to garage sales because that would be where you can get the best. But out of those things, I would say the bins would be best for that. Thank you, Keisha. Says you guys are my favorite YouTube resellers. Appreciate it.
Oh, dang, that just went really fast. There was a good question, but it's gone now.
Rallywitz, how long do you wait after an auction best offer to open a no pay case? That's a good question. That's from our friends 221 Bakery in New York. They make delicious foods. So our eBay store is set up to automatically open an unpaid item case after 48 hours. So that's an automation feature that you can set. So the answer is 48 hours, but you can actually set it to automatically open it and automatically close it without you having to do anything.
Yeah.
And I would say out of like best offer and auctions, we don't do a lot of auctions, but sometimes our best offer people don't pay. But I would say maybe 1 out of, I don't know, 20 people will not pay. And then it's you open the case, close the case, and relist it.
Relist.
Yeah. Do we ever use flat rate or do you use other mailing options, Callie?
We use a lot of flat rate.
What type of flat rate do we use?
The medium flat rate is our most used box.
It is. Oh, because of.
I'm sorry. That's a lie. It's the regional A box.
Yeah.
Is what we use the most of.
What about padded flat rate? We use a lot of those
padded
too.
flat rate.
We use a ton of padded flat rates. Yeah.
Yeah.
So regional A's, padded flat rates. We do use some medium flat rate as well.
And then if you're wondering what the difference between regional A and regional B is, if you go to USPS.com, it explains it really well.
Yeah.
So if you're ever wondering.
It's a bigger box and you're allowed to put more in it.
Yeah, and there's a different weight difference. Yeah, I think it's like up to 80 pounds, which is crazy because that little box, I can't even imagine. Like, what fishing weights? Is that the only thing that would be like that heavy?
Gold.
You know? Gold. Oh my gosh.
Neil, that's another good question. Neil says, who leaves feedback first, the buyer or the seller? So that's another, on our store, that's another automation thing. So our store is set up that as soon as the buyer pays for the item, we automatically leave them positive feedback. And the reason we do that is because as a seller, you cannot leave a buyer negative feedback. You can report them if something goes wrong, but sellers cannot leave buyers negative feedback. So for us, it makes more sense to go, okay, well, they paid for the item. That's pretty much all we can ask them to do right now. Let's leave them positive feedback. And a lot of the time, just by doing that, immediate positive feedback, we'll get buyers leaving us positive feedback before they even get the item, which is interesting. It does happen.
And then I saw another question. It was, oh, no, it's gone.
What is that?
We can scroll back up.
No, I lost it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Pat D's asked Ben if he likes Peeps. Ben, do you like Peeps?
I don't like Peeps either.
Ben said, not really.
Oh, I remember what the question was. Do we require immediate payment?
Yeah, we have immediate payment on. For buy now items, we have immediate payment.
Because I know some people were worried if you require that, you'll have less sales.
No, we definitely. What's your tattoo on your arm? Christina wants to know.
Mine?
Huh?
Oh, Pokemon. It's an Eevee on a cake. This is a little lychee, and then that's a little mochi.
It's a Bulbasaur on an ice cream. So good.
Do we have Goodwill loyalty cards?
Not our Goodwills in our area don't do that. Unfortunately, in Orlando, where Ben thrifts,
our Goodwills are very greedy and quite pricey.
Points. Yeah.
But
whenever we go to Orlando,
here, I guess.
every once in a while, when we go to Orlando, I'll use Ben's phone number when we check out so that he gets our points.
Nice.
That's fair.
What brand of box lights do we use? We have our supply list in the description of all of our YouTube videos, and I think Callie has it pulled up as well. I think they're Limo Studio ones. But we use ring lights as well. So we use box lights and ring lights.
Jacob, you're probably right. I'll see a good question, then I wait, and then by the time you're done, I'm like, I forgot it.
Troy says, is 50/50 coffee available? I don't know. I think we sold out of coffee, but if there are any, it'll be on our website.
Yeah, we actually have 2 beanies left, and I wanted to throw them up on the website and see who got them first, because I know a lot of people wanted beanies, and there are 2 left. They're floating around the warehouse. Callie, do you know how to do that? I don't know how to do it.
Float around the warehouse?
No, the beanies that are left.
If you pick Kirby, you can float around the warehouse.
Nice.
Thank you, Audibly Insane, for the $2 towards more Rally Roots beanies being made.
We'll have to wait until next year because winter is coming to
end.
Allie just put the order in last week, right? For the bags?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I just have to figure out shipping with them, which I think that we've gotten it all ironed out the details. So I guess I'll pay for that tomorrow.
We'll have Rally Roots tote bags pretty soon.
They're going to be really cool.
Dudes did it. Picked up a 2002 Olympics fanny pack today and thought of Ryan.
Nice. Send it to me.
Yeah, how much?
Send me a DM on Instagram. I want to see it.
Yeah, please.
Do a beanie giveaway?
A beanie giveaway.
Maybe.
Should we? I don't know. I don't know.
Michael asked, don't you find it easier to list with the app? So we list everything from a computer, and there's a reason why we do that. We do everything in blocks. So we'll take, let's say we have 20 items that we want to list. Ben will take those 20 items and set them aside and do all of the pictures, all of the measurements, and put those 20 items away. And while he's doing that, he's writing down the information and where the item is going to be located on a listing sheet. And all of that's done on a DSLR camera. And then the memory card from the camera goes to Callie. Correct me if I'm saying any of this wrong, but I'm pretty right. So that goes to Callie along with the listing sheet, and Callie lists from the pictures and from the sheet directly on a computer. So we do it that way, and not from a phone or from an iPad or any of that, because we have many moving parts in our business. So, and we want it set up that way so that if, let's say I want to do pictures one day, I can do pictures and the same thing happens. It goes to Callie, and anybody can do any of the jobs. So if Callie's not available, I can get the card and the sheet and I'll be able to list. If I'm not available, and Ben's going to list, he can do all that. So any of us can do any of our jobs in the business, which makes it a good team effort.
Wait, don't move it. I saw a good question up there.
I'm not moving it. That's
okay, good. I know. I'm just saying, how do you price stuff you find with no comps? Joel asked. We typically don't buy items we don't find comps for.
I'm going to move it with my eyes.
Ooh, do it. Don't move it.
I tried.
So like if you don't see anything for sale and anything sold, then that's probably something you want to avoid.
Yeah.
There's probably a good reason for
unless
that.
you know it's a valuable item. So
right.
if you know that it's a valuable item and you can't find an exact comp, then you would want to list around the same as other like items that have sold, or you can list it as an auction and let the market decide what it's actually worth.
If you know that, hey, it's a pair of jeans and they're rare and they're from another country and they're, maybe there's none sold here, and you see like a weird UK item or something, every once in a while that'll happen to us.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where you just kind of have to know that it was very expensive to begin with. And so you're hoping that the resale value is going to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
Word.
In retrospect, thank you for the $10 super chat. Garage sales have finally started back up in the Midwest. Things we ignored in the past are now on our radar. Cool. Been killing it with bags, backpack, laptop, and 31 brand bags. Thanks for the guidance. You're very welcome. Yeah, bags sell so well. They sell so well.
Because it's a need.
It's a
need. For a lot of people.
Exactly.
People have things and they need to carry them.
Like you need that bag, so you just buy it. You don't really think about it.
And people will pay money for a quality bag.
Right.
So
same as with business clothes. Like when people need business clothes, they'll spend 4 times more on a business dress than they would for a dress that they're just going to wear every day, like on the weekend, because they're going to work all the time. Business.
I don't get that.
What?
Business.
I think it's from the Lego movie.
The Unikitty?
I ain't never seen it.
Oh, you would love it.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Lakeland Wayne.
Everything is awesome.
Thank you for the $14.99 super chat. We need to visit Lakeland Wayne because he's in Lakeland, right?
Oh, yeah. We were in Lakeland for our meetup.
How can you tell vintage Levi's from newer ones? Ooh, here's a Levi's tip that I learned this weekend from the College Picker. Shout out Eric, who knows a lot of stuff about things.
He's driving right now.
He is in his Lamborghini.
Lambo.
So I learned that I've always known that Levi's big E jeans. So when it's not a small E, but it's a big E, right? So Levis. When the E is not small, but it's a capital E, those are worth more money, right? What I didn't know is that if it's a big E and it's vintage, those are the ones that were produced before 1973. I believe that's the date that Eric said. If you find one and you know that it's vintage, you know that it was produced before that time period. That being said, Levi's has now started doing a like a Levi's, I forgot what they called it. It's like a Levi's vintage collection where it'll be a new Levi's item, but it will have a big E as well. So if you find a newer Levi's item, it could still be part of that collection. But typically, like, because we were talking about the jacket that Eric found. He found this Levi's denim jacket for $1.50 at a garage sale, and he sold it for almost $6,000.
Oh yeah,
it's like $5,700. And that one was from the 1950s. And when he saw the big E, he knew, and obviously you could tell the age of it, that it was old as well. So, but that was pretty cool. Arturo, thank you for the $5. May I DM you guys? Have question regarding vintage Tommy Hilfiger jacket? Sure.
I feel like that's fair because
Yeah.
you sent us $5.
Yeah.
Right?
And I might buy it.
You.
So.
Oh, nice. And then is it common for you guys to send a package by USPS and have it lost? I'm averaging 1 package per month. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very common for us. About 1 per month for sure. And also depends on how many packages you're sending, because if you're not sending a lot, like we send a lot of packages, you should not average 1 a month.
True.
But if it's priority, definitely open a claim. If it's first class, there's nothing you can do about it. But you have to, if it's lost in transit, you have to refund the buyer. You're responsible for it. It is in eBay's terms and conditions. I've read it recently in the last 2 weeks because I was like, it's actually printed somewhere, and it is on their website published.
Sometimes if you call eBay, they'll credit you and the buyer, but not a lot. Burkiti says Lambos are so overrated. It was just a joke. He drives a Toyota Prius, but he calls it his Lamborghini.
Yeah,
so clean.
And
it performs.
Glock 30 said there are brand new Levi's with a big E. Yeah, I said that. There's new ones and old ones. Michael, thank you for the $5.55. Thanks for the great answers. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you for sending us tips for tips. Appreciate it.
Tips for tips.
Excuse me.
For tips.
704 people watching. Guys, hit the thumbs up button for us. We'd appreciate it.
You won't.
It actually helps our channel out. So, and for those of you who just came in, Amazon did not actually buy eBay. It was just a. Oh, Neurosis is back.
Neurosis is back. Oh my gosh, yes. I was like, I saw the name.
I missed all the funny comments that Neurosis.
I looked forward to your comments when you stopped commenting on YouTube videos. It made me sad.
Maybe they left because your hair was purple, and now that it's red, they're back.
Okay, that's fair because it's hot.
What about training course for Ireland? So we have people in our mentoring group from Canada, from the UK, from Australia, and from America, obviously. So everything is pretty much the same except for shipping, but we can help you out with a lot of reselling stuff in Ireland as well. Also, by the way, Ireland is probably like, it's definitely in my top 5 favorite places to go. I love Ireland.
Yeah, I love Ireland. I loved Scotland. I mean,
Scotland's
if
awesome.
Someone was like, you must live in either England, Ireland, or Scotland for a month, I would be like, Scotland, please. Yeah, that would be my first choice. But I don't know. It would be a hard choice. It would be a very hard choice. And plus Ireland, there's also Northern Ireland. So,
yeah,
you know, it's like, which one would you pick?
Clickbait, no shame. No shame. No shame to our game.
Well, I mean, we had to do something for April Fools, right?
Yeah.
Something.
Harry Tornado, as long as you aren't subscribed to T-Series, you're okay in my book.
He was replying to someone's question.
Okay.
And then Michael asked if we ever travel and thrift, and we do all the time. We just get sucked in, you know?
Wait, what'd you say? Travel and thrift?
See?
Buy, sell, travel?
Buy, sell, travel. Allie is currently planning our next like big trip. I don't know if we told you about this, but we're going away for like 2 weeks, so have fun.
Okay.
Allie's planning a trip for us to Peru.
Yes, cool. Yes. Yeah. I'm in the process of finalizing all of those travel plans, but we'll see. Hopefully by tomorrow evening, I can get it all figured out.
Yeah. Machu Picchu, all that good stuff. Michael Foy, thank you for the $5. Can I rent Cali for a weekend? I have a lot of stuff that needs listed. It's going to cost you more than $5.
True. Nice.
Kelly, if anybody wants to pay you like an extravagant amount of money to go and work for them for a weekend or something, you can go. Feel free. Mean, as long as you split it with us like 20%.
I need people to send me videos of their work environments first, like an audition tape. Send me your audition
so that you know that it's not like the one that you're currently in.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Like if I could walk around.
It needs to be clean. There needs to be space.
If you're not constantly stepping over boxes.
We finally got Callie to stop drinking energy drinks and start drinking coffee.
Girl, don't take credit for that.
Finally, we pressured you. We like shamed you for energy drinks for so long.
It was really my mom that convinced me to stop.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Babe, #info sent you $2 and said, "Love your eyes."
Oh.
Sweet.
Especially when I do that.
KC Beta, thank you for the $5. If you were just starting from zero with $2,000, how would you spend the money? Really good question. So $2,000, I think, is a really good amount to start reselling with. I think that's a good, like, solid base to start with. I would still start with the basics though. So I would say, especially if you have no experience in reselling, I would still say go to garage sales, look stuff up on your phone, go to thrift stores, look up sold comps. List stuff, see if you can sell it, and go through the processes. Because if you don't, if you just go out and spend $2,000 on, let's say, liquidation, right, and go through it, and then you struggle with it, because there's going to be struggles with that, and you lose your $2,000, then you're going to say reselling is stupid, it's not for me. But if you slowly go through it and learn how to do it the right way, you know, maybe spend $500, keep $1,500 in the bank, spend $500, even if you're not making a bunch of money from it, spend that $500 learning how to do it the right way. I think that that's really, really important.
And Finchy asked, how do we make our money in WA, Mike?
Oh, in WA, I had a website design and search engine optimization company. SEO, yeah. So we built that up for a year, and then we sold 20% of the company, came back to the States. We ran the company from America for another year, and then we sold it. That's how we made money in Australia.
Kenneth K says, I will work for bandanas.
Nice.
Not true. I need money. I got bills.
They're multiplying. Thrift and Dreams. Thanks for the $10. Appreciate that.
I like this question from Michael Tanner. Have you all ever thought about branching out to other things like, say, real estate? We've actually thought about that. And that's why we are in the process of building our own warehouse process. It's a process. So we need to sit down and talk about that.
Yeah. Oh. We own our house, and we own the plot of land. Those are the only two real estate purchases that we currently have. We're building our own space, our own warehouse on the commercial property. And then we talked about it the other day about getting another rental property. But there's, you know.
Yeah, I think that the market's going to burst again because it's kind of really inflated right now. Yeah. So we're just going to feel it out, maybe wait for something good to come along with our real estate agent and then snatch it up. But we want to be in a really good position because you don't want to catch your feet out from under you, you know, pull the rug out from under your feet. So it might just be a couple more years until we start purchasing rental incomes. Yeah. But I know other people do it, like eBay Princess. She has a lot of income properties.
She does.
And they work out great for her. And she posts some funny videos of like her tenants paying in singles. That was very funny. So I was laughing. I think you're the one who told me, and I went back and watched it. I laughed so hard at that.
And then do we invest in other businesses that aren't yours? Yes. Love to do that. We will, you know, I've talked to a friend right now about opening up a tropical smoothie cafe. So, and we would just be investing directly into that. So yeah, we love stuff like that. Is Callie related to Ryan or Allie? Yes, Callie is my mom.
Twin.
Oh, son.
Oh, mother dearest.
Nice. Look, someone bought a Lacoste and Affliction shirt for $4 and made about $50 in profit same day.
Okay.
Fantastic. Affliction sells so fast. Maybe not for a lot, but really fast. Like if we list it right, it'll sell within 3 days. And we know it's priced too high if it doesn't. Yep. Because that's how fast they sell. And I'd rather flip something like that fast than make $2 more and wait for like a month, you know? Yeah. Especially with like a less expensive item. So, you know, turn and burn, guys.
You all should start a gym. I had an idea for a gym business at one point, but I don't think so. Not right now.
Roots Racing.
Roots Racing, yeah. Roots Racing. Ollie Horton says Roots Racing.
Callie is Ryan's younger mom. Yep.
Younger mom.
And Frankie asked, do you guys do drop shipping at all? We do not.
No.
And eBay doesn't like it if you do.
eBay hates drop shippers.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Yeah. What else, guys? Give us your questions. Maybe let us know some things that have sold for you recently. I can tell you guys that the main category right now, as far as like thrifted stuff or garage sale stuff, the main category that's been killing it for us on eBay is shoes. Shoes.
Oh my God.
Ooh, Jessica said, Ryan, what are your interests? ?
Money.
Because presents. Chick-fil-A.
Send me a box full of money.
Although we prefer Zaxby's just because they're not, I don't know, we have like our feelings towards Chick-fil-A. So, but the chicken's good.
Take money orders. Stocks.
But I don't like what they stand for.
Bitcoin. So. I'll take your Ethereum. I don't care.
Oh, and then we have presents. We should probably open them.
Thanks,
This one
Ben.
is from
Can't know what
Justin.
the
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. This one is, I gotta hide their address in case so you don't see it. This is from Justin, and it's to all of us. Bum, ba, da, bum.
Sweet.
I think we've had this in the car for like 2 weeks. So
Really?
We should probably open this one first.
I think this is for Callie. Right?
It says Ryan Alley and Callie Root. So Callie,
We
I
can
think it's for
share
you
it.
because
Should
it
we all
looks like
open
it's
it?
for you. I think it's for Callie.
I'm pretending to help, but I'm not.
Bryce Cox says, I'm having problems selling my products even though I'm undercutting everybody, ? You may be undercutting too much. A lot of the times I'll see stores where people's items are priced too low. That is a thing. So make sure, I think that it's better to price on the market. And because if you take a $100 item and you're trying to sell it for $20, obviously, like if you have good feedback and stuff, someone's going to buy that. But if you don't have an established account, someone might look at that and say, it's too good to be true. What's wrong with it? Yeah.
You don't want to be like 30% below, but 10% below,
Right.
where someone's like, oh, okay, I can take a chance and buy from this person with a newer
Oh
account.
my gosh. Is
Oh
this
my
the one
gosh.
you have this one?
That's a different sweater.
This is a different one.
It's a different sweater.
It's a shirt.
And it's gray instead of
Oh,
black.
his sweater.
This is
Yeah,
sick.
or her. That could be a girl. Dang,
So
Callie,
sick.
that's so you.
It looks like your size.
It looks like
though.
my size.
Yeah. She ain't finna fit me.
Oh, that's true.
It's mine.
You can
I was just hoping that
okay,
it was
I
for
have
you.
a biggie cat.
You can have.
You guys got me the biggie cat.
Thank you. And then
Bought it
Cassie,
new.
Cassie like Lassie.
thanks for the $5.
It's from AJ though.
Oh, thanks to AJ. 13. You're 13. AJ is 13. Bought a Lego set for $2. Sold it for $45 today. Thanks for mentioning our family. I'm saving for a car. I love
That's
that.
awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they were all at the meetup.
Yes, I know. Your parents are awesome.
Oh, that family.
Yeah.
Yes. What
Definitely
a cool family.
So cool.
Man.
When I wanted a car, for my first car, my dad did the same thing. My dad was like, "You save up half, and I'll pay for the other half." So
I think that's smart.
definitely shout out to Cassie and AJ and their whole family. They're awesome. And thanks Paul for the 99 cents.
Oh my gosh, Brian, this is for you.
I know Paul's been crushing it on Amazon so he can send us 99 cents.
This is so cool. They're from Ohio. It's
Thanks for the $2, BJ.
Kujue.
What is that? What? Bootleg Tommy?
So cool.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, a bootleg Tommy.
That is
Those
like
sleeves,
so
though.
bootleg. I love that. So sick.
Tommy Sports.
Should
my
we
leg just
talk
fell
about the
asleep.
difference between bootleg and fake again so that people know the
That's
difference?
okay.
I don't know they'll
Just like a quick little
understand.
rundown of it.
Quick little rundown. See how this isn't on a Tommy tag? This one is bootleg because Tommy Hilfiger never made this exact item. So this is an artist's interpretation of the Tommy brand, which makes it bootleg, not fake.
So if it's a replica,
And I love it. Thank you.
that means it's fake, and that's very illegal.
Yes. Valerie
Only
Michaels.
replicas, not unique designs on their own.
Thanks for the $2. Who loves orange soda?
Me.
Kale loves orange soda.
Cal loves orange soda.
Jeremy, thank you for the $2. Got some Vibram finger shoes for
Ooh,
$5.
yes.
New tips. Just look at most of those shoes have a model number. I think it's like a 4-digit number. You can find them on eBay. Look at the sold comps and list them. List them high because they do sell pretty high. So,
Ooh, Ancient Geek. That is awesome.
What happened?
Right there.
new thrift challenge idea. No looking up things in the stores. Only after you bought it.
I want
That
to play.
would suck.
I love that idea.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's a really good idea.
Oof.
I think we would be okay because at like the Weston
Mm.
Chapel Salvation Army, we can't really look stuff up anyway because we don't have phone service. So
We
that's
could
a
go
really good
against
idea.
Each other.
Should we do it?
We could film it.
Should we do it blindfolded too?
With our cat rompers on.
At that point, we may as well. Yeah.
Paul is balling on a budget
Oh my
right now with the
God.
99-cent super chat. Thank you,
Oh my
Paul.
gosh, Paul, you're so funny.
You're so funny, dude. All right, where are we at? We have 721 people watching.
Woo.
For those of you new to the chat, Amazon did not actually buy eBay. That was an April Fool's joke.
Sorry. I just saw this question a couple of times. I thought we should answer it. Why do my listings still show as active even though I've accepted a best offer? And that's from Tucky9982.
So you probably have the what you call it? The
Good till canceled.
Well, good till canceled, but you probably have the out of stock option. You probably have the out of stock option turned on, which means that when your items sell, the listings still stay active so that you can go back and add more quantity.
Replenish.
We use it. Our stores are set up that way because we buy a lot of the same items over and over again. So our listings stay active and we can just go back in and say, okay, we have 10 more. Let's add another 10 more to this.
Instead of ending it and relisting it and showing up as a new listing, we like whenever a listing that's multiple quantity shows is like 30 sold, 40 sold, 50 sold.
Paul sent us 10.
Oh my gosh, Paul, you're so funny.
Paul goes, thanks for leaving some Uggs for me and Brandon. Made some money on those. Thanks. You're most welcome. You're most welcome.
Nice.
I think we're winding down on the ones that we bought. We sold another 2 or 3 pairs of them this weekend.
4.
So 4.
Nice.
We sold 4 of them.
I shipped 4 of them out.
So
all in padded flat rates.
That's like $240.
Cash money in the bank, bro.
That's awesome.
And Jeremy, thanks for the $2 again. Bought a bunch of jeans. Must have measurements. What do we do for measurements on jeans?
Waist.
Always.
Inseam.
Never list something without measurements,
Rise.
clothing wise.
Okay, so we do waist, inseam,
and the rise.
Especially in case, they've been hemmed.
Yeah.
You definitely want to measure those.
Cool. And please hit the thumbs up button for us as well, guys. Over 700 people watching. We really appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot to us, even though it was real clickbaity. Sorry. But sometimes, you got to do it. David, thank you for the $5. Have you thought about opening a retail secondhand clothing store?
Nakashima.
Yeah. So if we did that, it would be more of a curated store than like a thrift store. So we would do it more like round 2 style, where they have actual like pieces, like good quality vintage or something like that. It doesn't have to necessarily be vintage, but we've thought about doing that. Maybe doing some of our own merch and stuff. We've thought about like making, when we build our warehouse or our retail space, we've thought about making a little store front, maybe a couple 100 square feet at the front where people can come in and we can have clothing there and merchandise and that kind of stuff. So maybe, yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out along the way.
Yeah.
Jacob, thank you for showing up to the live streams. We appreciate it. Smart and Savvy Gal. After 4 months of selling on eBay, I received top rater seller status. Thank you for your help. Good job. Keep on going.
That's awesome.
Zach says, have you had any luck with Woolrich? Typically buy when I see nice wool sweater or coat, but I've had mixed outcomes. So we only sell Woolrich vintage stuff. So if it's an older Woolrich item, Woolrich.
Yeah, I like that. With
sounds
the
like
contrast.
pure, rough.
Sorry.
Pure beast.
Pure beast.
But yes, we will buy them if they're vintage. Pat D's 72. Hey guys, Pat D's 72 here. Sends us $2.99. Thanks, Pat. We watched some of your videos. They were good. Why hasn't Callie made more videos? She overworked.
No, I'm just
She
lazy.
likes to go home and Netflix and chill.
Yeah. And take care of the kitty cats.
Play with the kitties.
Callie, I think Callie lives a real nice, like, chill life.
You know what makes you happy? Being able to go home and chill and like watch something on
I'll
the
put
YouTube.
a video up when I want to.
Yeah. I think you should make more videos as well, but
I wanted to make
lifestyle,
more
guys.
videos, but honestly,
Would you guys watch
just
me live
really
if I
busy.
just got on my rowing machine and went live for an hour and rowed the whole time? Who's gonna watch me?
I would watch it.
Okay. Maybe I'll do that.
Vogue Anthology, thank you for the $2. Hey, have you guys ever sold at a swap meet? We haven't. No, we've never done that. I thought it would be cool though. I want to do our little neighborhood is going to do a community garage sale soon. I thought it might be cool for us to do a garage sale and
I was like, what do you want to sell?
Film
Brian?
us. Well, we have like so much stuff. We could sell all the stuff that we have. We have a warehouse full of stuff.
How do you want to do this?
Appliances.
I have so
What?
many questions.
There's so much. We could sell so much stuff. So I thought that would be kind of cool. But no, we've never sold at a flea market or a swap meet. Ben wants in.
Ben wants in?
Where do you want to sit, Ben?
In.
Uh-oh.
Right here? All right.
Just opened?
Definitely bring
Is
that
that
with.
the last present?
I think so, yeah.
I thought that there were
No.
3.
How you doing there, Bodo?
I'm pretty sure that's
Okay.
it.
All right, cool.
Guys, check out the sweet Dragon Ball Z t-shirt that I got today. Because I like vintage.
What?
Check it out. Isn't that cool?
Because I like it.
Try it out.
That's the back and that's
I
the
mean,
front.
also, the more you thrift, your tastes definitely change.
What
Like,
year is
I
it?
never would have been
2000.
caught dead in like a name brand item, but then I realized the quality of like the North Face jackets, you know?
The North Face.
The North Face jackets. And I was like, all right, I'll wear them because when we go up north and it's 20 degrees out, they keep me warm.
And Dar, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Wesley, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Recently paralyzed, I resell jewelry. Love you guys. Wow. More power to you for doing that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. People like my shirt.
Cut off the sleeves.
What do you guys think about bulldogs, though?
Oh my
We
God.
could sell mochi at the garage sale.
And her's a girl, guys. Her's a girl.
She's a girl. She's clearly a girl.
She's a baby girl.
She's a beautiful princess. Hey, how much for a slightly used bulldog? Well, she's.
What
I mean,
is
she's
going rate?
how much for a well-worn bulldog? Oh,
I'll give you $1.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Reese,
look at her go.
Reese goes, damn you guys for the April Fool's joke. Had to go back to the beginning and check.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
Sorry, guys. It is April Fool's. Had to do it. But I don't think we had done one before, so we figured we would do one.
Michael said we should do a flea market video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. Like
I do
actually,
like going to flea markets.
Ali, Ali.
Ryan does that to me when I have my headphones on. He never talks to me all day.
I texted Ryan, Allie,
I'm busy.
and Callie saying my car broke down this morning and
Got
I couldn't
me.
come into work.
Got us.
I should, you know what? I should have been like, send me a picture of your broken car. I should have known
Oh,
better.
dang.
Mike
Oh my
Parker,
goodness.
thank you for the $10. I had an eBay user send me email and curse me out saying my prices were too high on some guitar picks I was selling. Said he was reporting me if I didn't lower my price, so I raised my price. I love that.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, Mike.
Some
Good
people
job.
are crazy.
Here's a cool story,
Wow.
funny story. I had a guy, they bought like a $14 item from us. We shipped it next day because we were really fast at shipping stuff. Thanks, Callie.
Yeah, no problem.
And he messaged, after it was shipped, he messaged us and he goes, I want to cancel this order. And if you don't cancel it, I'm going to leave you negative feedback. And by the way, guys, eBay does not allow extortion on their platform. So if a buyer says something like
They,
that to you, they threaten. Yeah,
Say,
they
if
threaten.
you don't give me $5 off,
Right, I'll leave you negative feedback.
That's extortion. You call it.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
Boom.
and if that's in a message, you win the case. So if that buyer left us negative feedback at all, I would just call eBay and say, look at the messages. And eBay would go, yeah, that's it. Can't do that. So
Yeah.
it's good. It's a good thing to know. If anybody's like threatening you or like using profanity or just being, really rude, call eBay and tell them that the buyer's doing
And
it.
remember, eBay is going to be reading all of your messages. So make sure that you are so professional. You try to work it out with the buyer and you are polite and you just don't say anything inappropriate. Be as professional as possible because eBay will look and see that you try to resolve the issue and they will side with you. So it makes a difference always.
Dave B, eBay concierge is the bomb. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Try it out.
Yeah.
Try it out. What up, Bree Bree?
Yeah. Just recently we had an issue and we had the problem with the concierge people figuring it out, but it was like a technical
They
problem.
still haven't figured it out.
And they still haven't figured it out. It was really weird, but they were so helpful and so nice. So they
True.
win there.
Dudes did it. Thank you for catching your first live stream. That's awesome.
Dude did it, bro.
Oh, Dude Did It is the one that sent you pictures of the Olympic fanny pack, I think.
Oh, cool.
I'm not sure.
I'll have to look at
Oh,
it.
cool.
Did you send it on Instagram?
Yeah.
Or the
I hope it's on
plane
IG.
jacket.
I'll take a look at it.
No, the Olympic 2002 one.
Or
they said
is
they
it on
picked up.
Instagram?
Yeah, they said.
Do we still do auctions? Would love to see some videos of a few. We still go to auctions. We've just been really busy. So we'll start going to some more auctions and filming them as well.
Yeah. I mean, the auctions can be really good.
She's a French bulldog, not a Boston Terrier.
M. Ave says my dog has a crush on your dog.
Oh,
Is your dog a Frenchie?
oh my gosh.
Mochi only likes other Frenchies. Just kidding. Just
We
kidding.
love to pull over and stop and pet
Yeah.
all the Frenchies.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Guys, tomorrow morning tomorrow afternoonish around 11:30, I'm gonna 11:30 Eastern time, I'm gonna drop our garage sailing video from yesterday. It's another longer one. I think it's like 25 plus minutes long. Really, really good video. I hope you guys will check it out. You guys really seem to like the video from last week. That one already has like 40,000 views on
It
it.
was
So
like a 40-minute video, wasn't it?
yeah, it was like 40 minutes.
People were very happy about that. I was really excited
Yeah.
that people were like supporting that you made a long video. Yeah.
We picked up some really cool stuff again. So make sure to catch that video tomorrow.
Word. Word. What?
God, Ollie.
Do you think sales will increase if I offer international shipping? Absolutely. They definitely will increase. We probably sell, I would say at least 10 things a week through global shipping program. So if you have international options on there, you'll definitely sell more stuff.
Joseph asked if we ever come to Orlando to hit up Goodwill's, thrift shops, and garage sales. And no, not often.
Not often.
Like maybe once every 3-5 months.
Yeah. It's far.
They know to stay out of my
It's the
territory.
traffic. That's
It's
the
Ben's.
issue, is the traffic. It's not even the distance.
It's Ben's spot.
I can go the distance.
AJ, thank you for the $2. You can absolutely come to an auction with us. Let's go. And Heroes TV Japan, our friend from Japan. Thank you. I can find Big E Levi's in Japan, not so expensive. Want to sell them on eBay from Japan. How can I tell if it's vintage or newer Big E? What is good? 501, 701.
That's a really good question.
Just go. You need to go. The Big E, the new stuff, is a fairly new line that they just started doing. So if you can go and find like a new Levi's item and look at the differences, like look at what the new tags and stuff look like compared to the older ones. You can typically, when you pick up something from before 1973, you're going to be able to tell that it's vintage. That's not something like the denim's going to be a really, really high quality, especially on the Big E stuff. So it's fairly easy to tell just from touch that it's old.
Who's that Brianna person with the wrench?
Who that is?
That's my other sister.
I'm going to take that wrench away.
Who that be?
What up, Brianna? I'm glad you like the Sperry's.
She wears them all the time.
Does she? Good. They're cool. Brian, thanks for the $2. Love the garage sale vids you guys do weekly. Thank you. We love going on those, and those are some of my favorite videos to edit. So, Paul says, "Why am I killing it? Seller fulfilled Prime." Yes, for sure. Seller fulfilled Prime is really cool, especially if you're doing RA, if you're doing retail arbitrage. If you qualify for seller fulfilled Prime.
Awesome.
You can do it. You can get the same exposure as sending it to FBA without having to wait for it to get there. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Sandpaper tongue on your
Like,
forehead.
so much wetness.
It's okay.
Fixed price compared to auction, we do 99% fixed price, 1% auction.
Bonnie Mochi loves all dogs.
Oh my
Aw.
gosh. Do you see that from Wesley?
No,
Oh,
where?
My cousin is a contractor at NASA. I can hook you up. I can hook you guys up with a private tour plus NASA gifts.
Wait, the one in Port Canaveral?
I mean, how are you going to say no to that?
That is a big yes.
We will make a trip out there just
That's a
for
big
this.
yes.
I just kept a NASA shirt, a vintage NASA shirt from a lot that we bought today. It's got an astronaut on the back. It's so sick. Yes, please hit us up, email or whatever, DM.
Does it show the Earth as flat?
Well, obviously,
Yeah,
Callie.
I mean,
Just making sure.
It's
Yeah.
realistic.
Ew.
Because everyone at NASA laughs whenever you think the Earth is round, and they're like,
And
Yeah.
Ollie
as
Ollie-
they drink their martinis.
Ollie is never going to get a wrench.
Oh
So
my god!
I tried Ollie, but I'm not sure how to give you a wrench.
only
I think
Ryan
only
and
I
Abby
can.
So
Oh.
never.
We can give out wrenches only.
Yeah.
Where is Ollie?
He said maybe once I get a bow dog, you can get wrench.
Thank you. Let's meet in Japan.
Aw.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, we are going to Japan in 2
Licking my
years.
knee.
We're going next year,
Next
2020.
year.
Yeah.
2020.
There's 3 minutes left.
Yeah, well, she's licking my knee, so
Ollie, you have a wrench now.
Oh,
You just
Ollie, be
gave him-
wise with your wrench.
Yes, Ollie.
Ding.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Delete all of the people.
it can easily be taken away.
We
I
have
just
a couple
got
wrenches out.
just got top rated seller status, and now I hear crickets. What happened? Should I do something different? You know what's funny is that anytime we have a lot of people, anytime they have a bad day, they automatically start thinking what went wrong. Because you just become top rated seller status, and now you hear crickets, things aren't selling. You're correlating the two when it really is just a coincidence that happened. Give it a second. I'm sure sales will pick back up again. eBay goes through, dips and peaks.
Yeah,
and
just Tim Pac-Man. They're out there. I actually didn't believe it.
what? Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
I didn't believe that existed, and then I watched a documentary,
What,
and
that people believe the Earth was round?
They proved it's not round.
Oh my
so-
gosh! Oh man! It was good. It was good. It
Thanks.
was mind opening for me.
Thanks the Kibster for the $2, $3,600 sales first month full time. Thanks to y'all. Congrats. $3,600 is great. Harry Tornado.
There we go.
Thanks for the $10. How long did it take you to get your first 1,000 subs on YouTube? My reselling channel is growing, but I'm trying to get an idea of how long it takes to get to that 1,000 mark. Thanks, guys. I want to say it took us a long time.
First 1,000 was the hardest.
Yeah.
Definitely.
1,000. I want to say it took us like 6 months to get to the first 1,000.
Apparently, you showed Isaac. Isaac showed you a space tea, and he sold it right after he showed it. To
Yeah,
you.
it was cool.
Nice.
But keep going. YouTube is a slow grind. Keep consistency is the biggest thing on YouTube. Quality videos, quality sound, even more so than the visual. Make sure you have a good microphone.
And I like this question by Hustle Shark. What's your take on eBay free returns? Doing it increase your return rates? ?
I think for most people, it does slightly. We do free returns on most of the items in our store because a lot of our items are first class. So even if we get a return, it's not a huge hit. We switched free returns on and our sales went up substantially. And then they kind of leveled out, but they did go up and our return rate increased to about 0.5%. So for us, it makes sense to keep it on. For a lot of other sellers, when they switched it on, they were like, oh my gosh, my return rate doubled, which that wouldn't really make sense. But I would say to experiment with it, turn it on, see if your sales increase, and then see if your return rate also increases.
And it's good to know your numbers too. And then whenever you do it, don't just like make up a number in your head. Like you actually need to know your statistics before and then after so you can compare, like quantitative. Sorry. Yeah.
People are used to free returns because of Amazon.
Right.
Did you see Ollie's comment?
Where is he?
I just legit scared Aaron from screaming and freaking out about the rent.
Oh my God, I love you, Ollie. Steph goes, welcome to the Wrench Club, Ollie.
We got
So
Steph,
awesome.
we got Brianna, we got Ollie, we got Ben, we got Callie.
Yeah, we got wrenches on wrenches.
Did
And
we
Deb
give
too.
Coal City, Lauren one.
I'm
last
pretty
time?
sure we did give Lauren
tried
one.
to.
Where is she?
Yeah,
Yeah, where's Lauren? I need to text her and be like, why aren't you here?
Well, it's 9.
Oh, it's 9.
It's 9:01.
Oh no, we're gonna have to leave you guys. Oh no.
Oh, she's getting a toy. Great.
Bye.
There's going to be loud dog noises now.
Oh, we have 16 thumbs down. So that must be because the title was clickbaity. Sorry guys if we made it too
That's
clickbaity.
fair.
But please hit the thumbs up button for us before you leave. We appreciate it. It was an April Fool's joke. Amazon didn't buy eBay. But yeah, and thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We appreciate it. It's 9:02. We're going to call it a day.
Yeah.
New video out tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern. It's a garage sailing video, and it should be awesome.
I bought Mochi this new toy, and she won't leave it alone. No, you don't want that. That's got dog slobber on it.
See you guys later.
Bye.